Hello, hello, hello. Today we're going to explore queer Black women. A visionary science fiction writer, Octavia Butler broke barriers with her genre-defying works. While Butler did not explicitly label her sexuality, her stories often incorporated themes of fluidity and inclusion, resonating deeply with queer readers. Her exploration of identity and power dynamics continues to influence the genre and inspire marginalized voices. Phyllis Hyman's rich, soulful voice and emotional performances earned her a devoted following. She was a beloved figure within queer communities, and her music continues to evoke deep feelings of love and longing. Her advocacy for mental health awareness also makes her legacy especially impactful. Known as the Mother of the Blues, Ma Rainey openly celebrated her relationships with women in her music, breaking societal norms of the early 20th century. Her boldness and artistry laid the foundation for future generations of queer performers. Rainey's lyrics often included subtle affirmations of same-sex love, challenging conventions through her art. A close friend and contemporary of Ma Rainey, Bessie Smith was another blues legend whose relationships with women were an open secret. Her unapologetic approach to life and her powerful voice made her an icon in both the music world and the LGBTQ+ community. Smith's enduring influence is evident in the continued popularity of her music. Barbara Jordan was a trailblazing congresswoman and the first Black woman elected to the Texas Senate. She lived with her longtime partner, Nancy Earl, and became an inspiration for LGBTQ+ individuals in politics, demonstrating that authenticity and leadership go hand in hand. Her eloquent speeches continue to inspire advocates for equality. A pioneering comedian, Jackie Moms Mabley was one of the first openly queer performers in the 20th century. Her groundbreaking career challenged stereotypes and opened doors for future LGBTQ+ entertainers. Mabley used humor to address taboo topics, making her a transformative figure in comedy. The architect of rock and roll, Little Richard was a musical innovator and a cultural rebel. He spoke openly about his fluid sexuality, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable in mainstream music and inspiring generations of artists. Little Richard's flamboyant performances set a precedent for unapologetic self-expression. Billie Holiday's soulful voice and emotionally charged performances made her a jazz legend. Her relationships with women, along with her defiance of societal norms, cemented her status as a queer icon and a trailblazer. Holiday's fearless storytelling through music continues to resonate deeply. A key strategist of the civil rights movement, Bayard Rustin organized the 1963 March on Washington and was a trusted advisor to Martin Luther King Jr. Despite facing discrimination for being openly gay, Rustin's contributions to social justice remain unparalleled. His advocacy for nonviolent resistance and equality is a cornerstone of modern activism. A Tony-winning actress and singer, Nell Carter was a powerhouse of talent. While she kept aspects of her private life discreet, Carter's relationships with women and her support for LGBTQ+ causes reflected her deep connection to the community. Her ability to bring joy through performances, even while facing personal struggles, made her an enduring icon. Truman Capote, the brilliant author of Breakfast at Tiffany's and In Cold Blood, lived openly as a gay man in an era when it was highly stigmatized. His wit, eccentric personality, and literary genius made him a standout figure in American literature and an early LGBTQ+ cultural icon. Capote's life also highlighted the challenges of fame and authenticity in a judgmental society. Best known for his role as George Jefferson on The Jeffersons, Sherman Hemsley was a comedic legend. While he kept his personal life private, Hemsley's sexuality was widely acknowledged within the industry, and his contributions to television remain significant. His dedication to his craft ensured his work would be celebrated for generations. A close collaborator of Duke Ellington, Billy Strayhorn was a masterful composer and arranger whose works include Take the A Train. Strayhorn was openly gay at a time when it was rare in the music industry, and his authenticity shone through in his music and personal life. He used his platform to promote social change, influencing both music and culture. Whitney Houston, one of the greatest vocalists of all time, captivated the world with her voice and charisma. Speculation about her relationship with Robin Crawford highlighted the complexities of navigating personal identity under public scrutiny. Despite the challenges she faced, Houston's music and legacy remain a source of inspiration for many in the LGBTQ+ community, symbolizing resilience and hope. What resonated with you the most in this video? Was there a moment that felt personal, inspiring, or thought-provoking? Let us know in the comments below. Josephine Baker, a groundbreaking entertainer, civil rights activist, and spy during World War II, was known for her charisma and fearless spirit. Beyond her dazzling performances in Paris, she also had relationships with women. Josephine's unapologetic identity and bold activism left an indelible mark, making her a symbol of liberation for both racial and LGBTQ+ equality. She adopted 12 children from different backgrounds, forming her Rainbow Tribe, to promote unity and inclusivity. One of the most influential comedians of all time, Richard Pryor broke barriers with his raw, unfiltered humor that addressed race, poverty, and societal issues. Pryor also spoke openly about his fluid sexuality and relationships with men, challenging traditional ideas of masculinity in the entertainment industry. His willingness to discuss personal struggles, including addiction and identity, made him a relatable and transformative figure. Known as the Queen of Disco, Sylvester's flamboyant stage presence and soulful voice made him an icon of the LGBTQ+ liberation movement in the 1970s. Sylvester's refusal to conform to gender norms and his proud embrace of his sexuality were revolutionary. He used his platform to advocate for gay rights and bring attention to the AIDS crisis, leaving a legacy of courage and compassion. His anthem, "You Make Me Feel Mighty Real," remains a celebration of individuality. Luther Vandross, a legendary R&B singer and songwriter, crafted timeless ballads that captured the essence of love and heartbreak. While Vandross never publicly came out during his lifetime, his close ties to the LGBTQ+ community and the universal themes in his music resonate deeply with queer audiences. Friends and collaborators often spoke of his struggles with self-acceptance, making his achievements even more poignant. James Baldwin was a literary giant whose works, including Go Tell It on the Mountain and Giovanni's Room, explored themes of race, sexuality, and identity. As a Black gay man, Baldwin used his voice to challenge societal norms and advocate for social justice, becoming a beacon of hope and change. His speeches and essays remain as powerful and relevant today as they were during his lifetime, offering profound insights into intersectionality. An Emmy-winning actor, Paul Winfield was a trailblazer for queer representation in Hollywood, known for his roles in films like Sounder and Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Winfield's openness about his sexuality helped pave the way for greater LGBTQ+ visibility in the entertainment industry. His personal life, including his long-term relationship with architect Charles Gillen Jr., reflected his commitment to living authentically. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. See you in the next video.